Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This is Nick on his way. This is a brand new YouTube channel. Thank you for being here. If you were wondering what this is all about, well, yesterday morning I was out with my GoPro. I was out for a run and I was recording a quick video just for my tiny little Instagram channel, and I thought, well, why shouldn't I share my journey on YouTube as well? So if you were wondering, is this just another running YouTube channel? Well, yes, that's exactly what it is. So yeah, nothing new really. I just want to share my journey towards my next race, and I hope you guys will enjoy the journey. So this was a last minute decision, so I don't have many clips or a lot to show for today, but the goal is to share one video each week showing my training, what I'm doing, and my journey towards the next marathon. So yeah, hopefully I will have some clips. Maybe some of them will be vertical and I will put them around here or here, I don't know, somewhere. And I will show my progress day by day, week by week towards race day. So who am I? I am not a pro runner by any means. I'm just a regular guy with a full-time job, running in his free time. I ran my personal best about 2 months ago at the Copenhagen Marathon. I ran it in 2 hours, 30 minutes and 10 seconds. I was 10 seconds short of my main goal, but it was still a good race. I know I have not reached my full potential. My pacing was all over the place at Copenhagen. I ran the first half in 1 hour 13 minutes and 10 seconds, so I completely messed up the pace, maybe because of the nerves, maybe I don't know, but it is what it is, and I know I can improve that. So right now I am training for the Berlin Marathon next September, and I don't have a coach. I do everything on my own. I create my training program. I mostly run alone, with very few exceptions. And yeah, I'll try to show how I create my plan and how I structure my weeks and my months in this channel. This is really episode 0, where I just present everything and I show my first week of training, because so today, as I am registering this, is Tuesday, and last week was my first week of the block. My training is based on a 12-week block. So yeah, I've just finished the first week. Everything went fine. I think I had just a little niggle to my knee, but I think I'm fine. One thing you have to know about me is that I am very injury prone. I tend to overdo it. So now that I have a little bit more experience, I hope I'll be able to keep everything under control. But to be honest, I want to take some risks for this marathon. If I want to really improve my personal best, I have to take some risks. And so my week is usually structured with mostly easy runs. At the moment I'm running 15 kilometers per day for my easy runs. I will increase the volume later on, but at the moment I just want to get used to the higher volume. And for each week I usually have 2 hard sessions. The first one is midweek, where I run some reps or some intervals. I usually run longer reps, something between 1K and 2K, and on the weekend I do my long run with some reps in the middle. Like usually I run between 5 and 7K as a warm-up, and then I start with some reps decreasing in volume. So the first rep is 6K, and then I take 1 kilometer easy, and then 5K, 1 easy, 4K, 1 easy, 3 fast, 1 easy, 2 fast, 1 easy, and so on. And then a little bit of cool down. Usually my longest run for the block is around 38 kilometers, and I do it twice, around 3 weeks before the marathon and 4 weeks before the marathon, something like that, if life doesn't get in between. So yeah, let's jump into my first week of training. Let me grab my notes. And by notes I mean Strava. Maybe I'll post Strava somewhere. Oh, and before I start with my week, one of the reasons why I started this channel is that I like watching running related content on YouTube, and I realized the content I like the most are people showing their journey towards a marathon, which is the same marathon I am running, because I can compare what they are doing with what I'm doing, their feelings, and the hype building up towards race day, and maybe I can see if they are motivated or not, or if they are injured or not, and if they are feeling better along the way, if they are doing speed work, if they are improving their times, and blah blah blah, and I can compare myself to that, and I really liked it. For example, in my last marathon in Copenhagen, there's a guy he's a Danish guy from Copenhagen. He's called Casper something. Maybe I'll link his YouTube channel somewhere here if I understand how to do it. And it was great to follow his journey, because getting closer to race day, I could see how hyped he was and how he was improving and blah blah blah. And I just like to compare myself to what other people are doing. And even if we don't know each other, you feel like you're sharing the same journey. And or also Mika Rivera Wood was training for the same marathon, so I could see what she was doing, and seeing those people on race day was fun. It was very fun. And right now I'm training for Berlin, as I said, and I know that many big people here on YouTube are training for the same marathon, like Floberg, Kofuzi, but yeah, so many people are training for that marathon. And I hope that some of you guys are training for the Berlin Marathon 2026 as well, so that we can somehow share this journey together. Feel free to let me know what you are training for in the comments. I probably will have like 3 people watching my videos, but yeah, whatever. Those 3 people, feel free to drop a comment and tell me what you're training for at the moment. I have not yet spoken of my next goal. And yeah, of course, as I said, I'm injury prone, so we'll see how it goes along the way. But at the moment, I've just started the block, and I think my goal will be, first of all, to beat my current personal best of 2 hours 30 minutes and 10 seconds. I will try to go for 2 hours 28 59 seconds. I think I can also do better than that, but we'll see along the way. If I don't get injured, if I am able to keep up the good training, I will update you guys on what the goal will be. So let's jump into my first week of training. This is very homemade, I know that, but I will get better, I promise. So on the last Sunday before my first week, I ran a 10K. Here, I live in Munich, Germany, so I ran a local 10K. I didn't go all out, but it was still an effort. 4th place, 34 minutes, 8 seconds. I had some issues at the end because the race consisted in 4 laps, and at the end of the 4th lap you had to take a turn on the right and run towards the finish line. I didn't understand that. I went straight ahead and then I realized and I went back, so I lost like 20 seconds there. But yeah, official time 34 minutes, 8 seconds. Pretty happy with that. It was fine, it was a nice day. So on the day after that, my training block for the Berlin Marathon started. I took it easy. I ran 15 kilometers, easy-ish. What I'm doing is I'm trying to build some volume. In the weeks before starting this, I ran around 90k, 92, 95, 98k per week. Right now I am increasing the volume, but I want to do it slowly. I don't want to risk at this stage. It's still very early. So on Tuesday, 15k easy. On Wednesday, I did my first workout of the block. I decided to do 6 times 1 mile or 1.6 kilometers. I started the first rep easy. I didn't want to push myself too much at this stage. And then I increased the pace in the later stages of the session. The day after that, some recovery or base volume, again 15k. On Friday, 15k again. On Saturday, I did my first long run. It consisted in about 4 kilometers or 5 kilometers for the warm-up, and then 5k pushing a little bit, but not too much, like around 350, 355 per kilometers, and then 1k off, 4k a little bit faster, 1k off, 3k a little bit faster, 1k off. The last k I ran in, I think, 325 per kilometer, so I increased the pace at the later stages of the day. And then 4 or 5 kilometers as a cool down. Sunday, I love Sunday morning. They are very quiet. You just have to recover from the Saturday long run. A lovely day. 12k easy. So yeah, nice week. I think 118 kilometers of total volume. I'm not running double days yet. We'll see if at later stages I will run double days. What I am planning to do is, once I reach a certain level of volume, I want to add some evening sessions on my spinning bike. It's not fun, but I've done it before, especially when I don't feel very good or when I am a little bit injured. And I think it works very well, especially from an aerobic perspective. I say that I want to take some risks, but I don't want to go like crazy all out since the beginning of the block. No, so I want to keep it controlled. So as I will increase the volume, I will also maybe add some bike sessions in the evening. I am aiming for a top week of 155 maybe kilometers per week. I have never reached that many kilometers per week. The top I have ever done was 148, I think. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. And yeah, I think that's it for the first week of training. I don't think I'll have many clips. You already know what I had because I post them. I post all the video I had here. But hopefully for the next weeks I will have more. I will do more horizontal videos so that maybe you can see what I'm doing, where I'm training, blah blah blah. So yeah, first week done. Motivation is still high as the first week. Legs are still fresh, so it's kind of easy, but we'll see as fatigue builds on and weeks will become harder and harder. So what's next? I will travel starting this week. Tomorrow I am flying to Italy to visit my family and my in-laws. So I know that traveling and training don't really go hand in hand. It's difficult to keep up with training and everything else going on. I know that I feel extremely fatigued or I feel sick when I travel a lot. I have to take planes and trains, so it's complicated to keep up with everything. And on top of that, temperatures right now in Italy are super high. I have to wake up early and I will also work from home, so it's a balance. I will try to keep everything balanced. My training is considering that I am traveling in the next 2 weeks, so I will run a little bit less, and then when I come back here to Munich, I will continue to build up the volume. Finger crossed. Let's see how it goes in the next few weeks. And yeah, regarding the channel, I will try to keep up with the videos. The goal is to post one video, let's say every Sunday if possible, or Monday, summarizing the week before, how I feel, how it is going, and so on. It will be extremely challenging for the next 2 weeks. Yeah, timing was not great because, as I said, I'm traveling. I will not have my laptop with me to edit the videos, so let's see if I'm able to do everything on my phone. But I don't make any promises. Let's see. In case it doesn't work out, I will come back here, guys, on YouTube in 2 or 3 weeks. So yeah, I think that's it. I hope I will not cook myself in Italy in the next few weeks. I hope I'll be able to train properly. And let's see you guys in the next video for the next updates. Thank you for watching.